alchemist brotherhood answer for that. But then we believe we have I have a more human answer for that, right? So of course the body, without nourishment, without sleep, without things, the body can collapse. Brain without enough electrons firing off, brain can shut down, or too much, vice versa. But what about the soul? They say emotionally heartbreak can affect the body to such a level that the soul is shaken. Like the loss of a dear loved one hurts as so much that the soul can't take it. It's similar to when you're burnt out. You're so emotionally or spiritually just head down, one foot walking in front of the other through the storm, through the hurricane. And that's all you know until you're literally on your knees, frustrated, down on your luck. But we always have to remember those lessons we were taught as children. But when we become adults, we tend to forget those. But we were taught those for a reason. Simple as when you're down, you're supposed to be down. Be down there as long as you need to be. But when it's time to rise, wipe your tears, dust yourself off, get back on your feet. Because once you feel motivation or you remember that person, they will want you to do as you were doing, to do great in their memory. Or when the soul is recharged or motivated again, that spark finally. So with that, y'all, just a question I wanted to perceive, y'all. I hope someday I get to hear y'all opinions on the matter. But y'all be good. Can I get a yay yay? Yeah. Squadettes, Squadrinian. Welcome. Real quick air huggers. All right, I hope y'all feel that. Real quick, we're gonna try to give a quick question. I want y'all own opinions on the matter. What do y'all believe the value of a soul is? Real, like, you have the Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood answer for that, but then you believe we have I have a more human answer for that, right? So, of course, the body, without nourishment, without sleep, without things, the body can collapse. Brain without enough electrons firing off, brain can shut down, or too much, vice versa. But what about the soul? They say emotionally heartbreak can affect the body to such a level that the soul is shaken. Like the loss of a dear loved one hurts as so much that the soul can't take it. It's similar to when you're burnt out. You're so emotionally or spiritually just head down, one foot walking in front of the other through the storm, through the hurricane. And that's all you know until you're literally on your knees, frustrated, down on your luck. But we always have to remember those lessons we were taught as children. But when we become adults, we tend to forget those. But we were taught those for a reason. Symbolize when you're down. You're supposed to be down. Be as down there as long as you need to be. But when it's time to rise, wipe your tears, dust yourself off, get back on your feet. Because once you feel motivation or you remember that person, they will want you to do as you were doing, to do great in their memory. Or when the soul is recharged or motivated again, that spark finally. So with that, y'all, just a question I wanted to perceive, y'all. I hope someday I get to hear y'all opinions on the matter. But y'all be good. Can I get a yay, yay? Yeah.
Hello everybody. How's everybody doing? God damn, do I look so red. Turn down the music just a little bit. How's everybody doing? Yay, what's going on, Josh? But gosh, how you doing, man? How's work? I gotta play around with the lighting. We got a better thing now, but it's like I mess around with the lighting a little bit. Here it is. So it's making me more red. There we go. Lower the cool light a little bit. There, thank you. A little better. How's everybody doing? Sorry about yesterday for anybody who was waiting. We were supposed to do a live stream yesterday, just chatting, but many things happened. First thing was we're getting closer to, the anniversary of Teddy's death, and that's just kind of taking a toll on me. And it's one of the biggest reasons why I have Kenny even streaming for me is so I can, make sure that all the tools that were given to me, by taking therapy this whole entire, this whole entire year, that, I actually use those things, make sure that I'm okay, so on and so forth. Then the second thing, that same day I opened, then got home. My mom bought me a new computer chair, thank God, so Because that chair I had was torture, bro. It was torture. And also, it kind of had like a little kiss of death. I'll get into it later, like the story behind the whole chair and everything. And then my mom wants me to co-sign a car for my little brother, for Kenny. And they were car shopping. I only had enough time to go to one spot with him. But I think he settled on a K4, a Kia. So he's happy with it. So all of that, and then going to work after that, and then Saturday, for whatever reason, bro, like Saturday, it felt like everybody and their mother was outside. I don't know if it's because it was a hot Saturday in New York, but it got annoying quick, bro. Like there was way too many people outside, way too many people. Give me 1 second. There, I forgot to turn on the TV light. Yeah, so I had just enough energy for two things. One thing, my sister was in my room because she's playing on the PlayStation Portal. She's replaying Lollipop Chainsaw. Like, when we start chatting, if I got nothing to talk about, I will pop open the Elgato because she's playing it right now, like in the dining room, and you'll see her playing. I had just enough energy. So my sister was in my room yesterday playing the PlayStation because for whatever reason the Portal's internet connection was acting up. So she played here on the setup. And at one time she's playing with Mew and she like squeezes Mew's titty and Mew's lactating. So now the $1 million question is it a false pregnancy or is Mew pregnant? That's the $1 million question. I think it's a false pregnancy because Coco tried once, but he's too tall. Look at him. Right, Coco? Come here. Come here. Get up here. Come here. Give me that face. How you doing? Can you get a little bit closer here? Come here. Okay, you see? Now you about to start. I just fixed the bed. Don't you start. I just fixed the bed. Look at him. Look at him. That's a menace right there. That's a menace. You got none of Ted's calm demeanor, nothing. He got all of his mother's chucheria, as people like to say. And then I just had just a little bit of energy, just enough to just go ahead and just freaking turn off the stream. That's all the energy I had. Get them covers, Dark Lord Coco. Look at him, he's a menace. Coco, you're a menace. You're a problem. You're a problem. He's a problem. But no, I feel a little bit better today. I ate a salad, and it was okay. Nothing like the salad I ordered this week. That salad I ordered this week, bro, was, man, they did their thing. They did their thing. But the salad today, which is the dude that usually make the salad, where I get it over in this spot, he just wasn't there. The other dude wasn't listening, so I said walnuts, and for whatever reason, he was like, "Oh, onions? I got you." And I don't like onions. I don't mind it, but I don't like it. But I told him, all right, this is how I get my salad, right? Mix. I usually get 2-3 proteins, right? I get chicken and another flavored chicken, and then 1 egg. Because I got muscles. I gotta make sure they don't go nowhere while I'm losing weight. Then I do tomatoes, cucumbers, jalapeno for a kick, corn, mixed cheese. I feel like I'm missing something. Walnuts, right? Then I tell him throw in a whole egg. Then I tell him, when I tell him walnuts, right? He's doing tomatoes. He's doing like 4 or 5 tomatoes, 4 like diced tomatoes. Before, like the other guy, boom, tomatoes. Tomatoes make the salad for me. Cucumbers, boom. But this new dude, he's doing 3 pieces of tomato, 2 pieces of cucumber, like 7 pieces of corn. I'm like, bro, I got money. Like, what was going on here? But the second I said walnuts and he heard onion, my boy took the whole thing of onions and said, "For pop." And I'm like, you son of a bitch. And I don't waste food. I don't waste food. Everything else was great. They had like a teriyaki flavored grilled chicken and some lemon chicken. I put that together. And then, yo, you know how when you make a smoothie and you throw banana in it and now the whole shit tastes like banana? That whole salad tastes like onions. Tastes like onions. And mind you, I was already feeling weak this morning. Like, I still had kind of like that reminiscent sad boy stuff from yesterday. Got home and I was like, because the thing on top of everything is with the diet that we've been doing since, like, I think we've been in like a week and a half now, I'm finally out of the 300s. I was at 300. I know it doesn't look that much because, yeah, look at this, but if I stood up and turned to the side, I looked pregnant. I no longer look pregnant. Now I just look like when I had gained weight past my point, which is great because it means all the shirt that I bought fits. It's good. Fucking so I had like a weak fat boy moment this morning, and thank the gods that I never like made an account with Domino's, because the way I was about to order a pie this morning and just fuck it up because of the way that I was feeling, but I didn't order it and I was like, forget it, I'm just gonna go to sleep. I went to sleep and I woke up and I was just like, let me, drink my meal drink, and I was good. Like, that temptation left after I slept. So thank God. Because your boy was about it. That's the issue. That's why I can't work out just yet, and why I'm only sticking to salad, because I know that the second I see a little bit of improvement, I'm going to be like, oh, okay, yeah, no, I could treat myself, and then I go overboard. But let me read the chat. How hurts everybody doing? We're going to switch over to KB so I can read the chat. Today, we're just chilling. We're just chilling and talking. What's going on, Josh, Mr. A, Angie Bobanji? I also haven't been answering to nobody. I've just been like in my own world. Brother Gary, Brother Anonymous, Sister Angie says Josh. Angie says hi, Mister. I've been good. Work's been work. LOL, but not that bad. I can't complain. Playing Assassin's Creed Brotherhood right now. Oh, that's a good one. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood helped me pass my damn, what was it called? There was American history, and then there was two that you have in New York. There's American history and then there's something else. It's not called international history. I completely forgot. The other history, the world history. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood helped me pass that shit. But yeah, man, do what's best for you, bro. Mom's the best. Yes, she is. Such a good dude, bro, for real, Gary. None of my family will co-sign for me, shake my head, and I've kept the job since I was 17. Yeah, but thank God, because the thing is, like, when I financed my car, it boosted up my credit enough where I can do that for my brother. So I'm happy. He deserves it. My brother is, he's himself. Kenny, he can be a bag of a lot of shit, but he's my brother. Like, he has a little bit of his anger issues, but I would never, like, when my mom said, hey, can you do this? And I was like, of course I would. No problem, without a doubt. He deserves it. So yeah, and then Kenny's not that much. Kenny just wants global history. Thank you. Jesus. What's going on, Lee? How you doing, man? It has been a while. We missed you, baby boy. We missed you. It's the screen. It's the screen. I'm thinking, do we have enough time to do a movie night? We've been doing movie nights over at the Discord. I don't know. We're supposed to do found footage. I know which found footage movie we're gonna do. I usually let y'all pick, but I'm gonna take the executive seat right here, and I'm gonna make y'all watch the Poughkeepsie tapes. For anybody who doesn't know, right? This guy right here, this lady, right? This lady right here. I gotta take this off because that purple hue is killing me. So when my mother was pregnant with me, my mother got pregnant with me at 18. I know, crazy. Didn't have me until 19 because my mother's birthday is the 19th. Mine is the 22nd. How do I become a member? It should be right here. Look, I'm gonna show y'all. So if you was to go to my page, right? Let's say you click on this. It's gonna be like a. So there should be something that says join right there. That's like, how's it for y'all here and y'all didn't leave a like? That's crazy. And I know the first one who left it. So you click join. The $2 one gets you the Discord for life. The dollar one just gets you the emojis. $2 one gets you the Discord for life plus the emojis. $5 one gets you the emojis, Discord for life, and the how you call it, and a golden ticket, which lets you either pick a movie or pick a game. Kilroy, get what's going on, my guy? Is your boy Kilroy back at the chance once more? And what I mean by Discord for life, meaning if you don't renew next month, it doesn't matter to me. You're in the Discord for life and you can chat with us. Right now, Mr. Anonymous has this amazing kind of AI thing going on, and it is like taking up everybody's time. Where was I? Reading the chat. Bro, you see the guy playing the game on the treadmill? It's actually cool. Yeah, I saw him. I saw him on TikTok. I was thinking I would want to do one of those things, but I have to get a desk that rises. And for what I want to plan in the future, I have an L-shaped desk. I would need an L-shaped desk that rises. And that shit's like $300. I'm a little poor, bro. Yeah, I'll try $2. Not that bad. $2 is great. $2 is perfect. And like I said, you get into the Discord forever. You don't have to renew next month. You don't have to do none of that stuff. You know I had to hit him with a YouTuber intro. You know what? I'm gonna do it in the YouTuber voice. Yo, what's going on, my guys? It's your boy Kilroy back in the chat once more. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And let me know down in the comment section, what's your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Jesus. You know what's crazy? If you go back to my first videos, I used to talk just like that. And that shit burned me out before I even hit 100 subscribers. If you ever want to do content, listen to what I'm saying. Be yourself. There's two rules. First rule, I always say that because I hated it. Every time I did research on, becoming a YouTuber or content creator, I used to hate coming across this one fucking, not rule, not topic, not hints. Hints is close to it, but that's not what I'm trying to say. One tip. And it was, just hit record. I hated hearing that, but it's so true. If you just hit record, if you just hit go live, if you just stream, everything else later will fall in place. Nobody starts at this level. If you go back to my first video, it never started at that level. I'm always showing this because there's always a lot of people that are like, I want to get to content creating, but like they either feel like they don't have the means or oh, my Tad baby. Like I'm telling you, like I used to call it 40 winks because the idea was that I was gonna record and play until I felt like I needed to go to bed.
There we go. Let's go. What's up, you guys?
Audio was off. And then I had the webcam that everybody used. I wasn't even using a real mic. If you could see right on my chains, I have a lavalier mic. Mentos Prime. I'm never going to a Mexican birthday party again. The birthday girl got me on God. You got caked? Don't tell me you got caked, Mentos. Oh my God, I have a story for that if you want to hear it. I got a story if you want to hear. By the way, this is the first video I met Simba. My first video on my channel was a collaboration with Simba. I had this thing on Smash Ultimate. I wanted to be a Smash Ultimate content creator. My birthday was last week. We 21, baby. 21. Happy belatedly. You got to tell me these things on Instagram, my boy. Also, Lance, if he ever comes in, his birthday was either yesterday or the day before yesterday. So happy belated birthday to Lance too. Okay, I'm not just gonna be talking random. Yo, Mentos, I feel bad for you, bro. If it's exactly what I think it is, that they caked you, I feel you, bro. I feel you. That used to be my tradition. Take a little thing, flip. I have stuff I want to talk about. Also, I gotta make a thumbnail, so I know you guys love it when I make thumbnails and stuff. Okay, first thing we want to talk about is King Urameshi's obsession with trying to get me to freaking burn my tank tops. If anybody who doesn't know, first off, this idea that you see here, this layout, came from King Urameshi. If you haven't already, please go sub to him. King Urameshi, in my eyes, is the best fighting game content creator in New York.
Daddy, chill.
Oh, Josh!
What the hell is even that?
Josh with the daddy chill. I'm gonna hit you up on, what do I have you? I have you on Instagram. So let me send you the invite now because I gotta send myself thing. So King Urameshi, right? I want to say maybe like a month or two ago, came up with this amazing idea, right? Which was this layout. You see this layout? And I instantly fell in love with this layout. Instantly fell in love with it. I had to copy it. I had to make it my own with the different Garys, you know, changing the chat. It's just, it was so clean. It was so, I had to. My boy King Urameshi with the afro. You got that afro samurai going on right now. King Urameshi's a handsome dude. I'm not just saying that because he's my friend. I'm gonna send you the Discord thing now because I also want to talk about King Urameshi obsession with burning my tank tops. He's just mad because he don't got arms like this, bro. That's what he's mad at. That. See that right? He's mad at that. Look at Josh with the green name. What was I gonna do? Discord. Let me just quickly. It should do it automatically, but copy link. I'm gonna send it to your Instagram, Josh. Where's my boy Josh Bagash? There you go. You're in the Discord for life. Oh, you know what? Okay, I'll let you choose. Y'all want to talk about King Urameshi, or you guys want to see the trailer for the next movie night movie? I made the pie myself. Winks. Bro, I haven't been caked in years. Nah, man. A bag of open Doritos went flying and landed over the trampoline. The crumbs aren't coming off my clothes. Okay, what kind of Doritos? We talking about like Cool Ranch, or we talking about orangey, dusty, original Doritos? Because if that's the case, then my boy, Mr. Beast once said, the age of just turning on the camera and recording yourself is over. But I don't really think of it ever ended. It just became less popular. The thing is, Mr. Beast has set a precedent on production value. Like, my man is taking out $1 million loans to then triple it in a video. So I understand what he's saying, but this doesn't fit the content Mr. Beast makes. Mr. Beast makes show quality videos. So I understand him from what he's saying, but I get it, Kilroy. Goddamn, bag of Doritos. How does that even happen? I'm in? Perfect. Just let everybody know, be like, yo, this is Josh Bagash. You can always just chat with us there, and we're gonna do. Should I show y'all the trailer to them? Okay, so story time that I was saying. I'll go story that I was saying, then we'll go back into King Urameshi, because King Urameshi's thing is going to... my camera went off. I gotta fix this thing with the camera. There we go. God damn it. I can't. There we go. Great camera, but I gotta figure out the whole sleeping. Stop going to sleep on me, camera. Fall asleep like every 30 minutes, regardless of the fact that I disabled that. Okay, so yeah, my mom had me at 8. My mom got pregnant with me at 18, had me at 19. And what she didn't want was to have me, at that time, 1994. I know I'm old. 1994 in New York. If you was a baby, if your mother was pregnant with you, you was gonna be born in 1 of 3 hospitals, right? My mother didn't want that. So my mom went up to a town upstate. She kind of moved over there for the pregnancy in a town called Poughkeepsie, New York. Now, Poughkeepsie, New York, on the way over there, there's a small county called Garrison, What type of cannon? It is a, I have it here, saved here. I want to say R50. Can you send me a picture of the box? The box. Yeah. An EOS R50. I've tried searching it. It says, you know, go into the menu, turn, disable, sleep. I've done that and it still falls asleep. So yeah, I was born in the town of Poughkeepsie, which is weird because a lot of people who say they're from the Bronx are usually born, like I said, in 1 in 3 hospitals in New York. Now there's more hospitals, but back then there was 3. My brother and sister were born in New York. They were born in the hospital across the street from 225th Street. Right now, I think it's called Mount Sinai. Back then, it was called something else. But me, this guy, he was born in Poughkeepsie. Now, on the way to Poughkeepsie, there's a small county called Garrison, which is spelled like this if you look in the chat. Garrison. Right? And my mother wanted to name me Garrison. And thank God my aunt stepped in the way and was like, yo, just call my boy Gary. And my mom was like, fine, Gary it is. My father's name, my sperm donor's name, last name is Garcia. And thank God one of the like points my grandfather made when my mother was pregnant at that age was like, if you're gonna have this kid, he's gonna have my last name. So thank God for that, because Gary Garcia? Get the fuck out of here with that. So back to the King Yermeshi shit. I gotta go to Twitter, but I would never open up Twitter on stream. What? Crazy? The amount of corn there is on Twitter. So King Yermeshi sends me this thing. He was talking so much shit when I was at work. My heart started going crazy because he said that Wukong wasn't even nominated for Game of the Year. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, first off, did I miss like when you vote? Because I remember last year we voted for our games, right? For Game of the Year. And he's like, yeah, bro, Black Myth ain't even make it. The best game right now is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. And I'm like, bro, there's no way. Yo, my heart is beating because my bet with King Yermeshi is if Wukong wins Game of the Year, he has to dress up as Chun-Li on his stream because he's a Chun-Li main in Street Fighter. And then his, if I lose and Final Fantasy VII wins Game of the Year, I have to burn all my tank tops. And I don't want to do that because I like my tank tops and tank tops are expensive. Let me just get this website so we could go down this thing, right? God damn, do I really have to go here? Shit, okay. God damn, like. So Games Radar made a thing. I hope I spelled that right. Maybe they'll have it here. Okay, right? So, yeah, this is it. Okay, I can see that. I'm gonna have to zoom in. Get out of here. There we go, that's better for y'all. My name is the fake name my dad used to pick up my mom? No way. For all the wild content on Twitter, maybe Elon changing the name to X wasn't such a bad idea after all, bro. I can't open Twitter in public. It'd be like gaming, people that I follow, naked ladies, straight naked ladies. Okay, so the Golden Joystick Awards. First off, what the fuck is a golden joystick? I have never watched this shit at all, ever. So when my heart was beating crazy and he was like, yeah, bro, and I started reading the article, ain't nobody watched the Golden Joystick Awards. The GJAs? Get the fuck out. GJAs? No. We watched the VGAs, Video Game Awards. And before the Video Game Awards, we watched E3. Alas, I have been cursed to hold my sperm donor's name. Gary, in the very beginning of Brotherhood, I need to find these power rerouters, and I can't even find them. Oh, that is when you're in the cave, right? With Desmond. God damn, they should have never let go of Desmond. I heard Ubisoft is going through it. So here's my thing, right? We'll do the live voting. We'll do it. Best storytelling. Best storytelling, Yakuza. Lorelei and Laser Eyes. I haven't heard of that. Emio, the Smiling Man. This is best storytelling for 2024? 1000X Reset? Are these game trailers? Because I haven't heard of none of this shit for best storytelling. Who the fuck chose these games? Clearly fucking Final Fantasy VII will win that shit. Maybe Yakuza. Maybe. 2024? Listen, if Final Fantasy VII is a contender for Game of the Year, regardless of the fact that it's a remake but not a remake, but still the same story but retold differently, then I think DLC should be considered in best storytelling. And if we're gonna go DLC and expansion, Shadow of the Erdtree had a way better. Come on, man. Storytelling? Again, who the fuck watches the Golden Stick best indie game? Call of the Lamb. I heard Call of the Lamb is good. I'm not gonna lie to you. I should just full screen this bitch. Oh, I can't because I'm not a thing. That's a 2024 game? Get the fuck out of here. This gotta be a joke, right? This is indie game. Am I watching like last year's shit? This has to be last year's shit. Right? Best game trailer gets This is what Kinya Meshi's banking on? Get the fuck out of here with this. Okay, relax. Best storytelling. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Tactical Breach Wizards. The Smiling... Best storytelling for 2024. It has to be crack, right? It has to. That's what they're smoking over there. It has to be crack. What games came out for 20? These are all the games that came out for 2024. Games that are coming out and have came out. First of all, Unicorn Overlord. Extremely underappreciated. That's the game I kept to myself. I'm trying to see, like, was it just that shit of a year? And it's not even because I want my game to win, but it's like Stellar Blade is a game a lot of people. I won't be mad if Wukong loses Stellar Blade because everybody's been saying that. And also, Story 2024. If Final Fantasy VII has a shoe-in, regardless of the fact that the story has been told many, many times, regardless of the fact that they're doing something new, then Silent Hill 2 should be counted. It's crack. It's crack. Yeah, if you give me these fucking choices, of course I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy VII. So Pops went in for a case of beer and ended up with a wife, 2 kids, and a house in Oklahoma. Jesus Christ. My mother decided to give my sperm donor one shot, a one-night stand, and here's your boy. Of course, out of all those, best multiplayer game. EA Sports, college football, Son of the Forest, the finals. I heard the finals is good. Helldivers would have been it, but it died out after like 3 months. Never heard of this one. Tekken 8, of course. Of course. I'm going Tekken 8. Also, nah, servers didn't hold up. What is this? Best visual design. Sensua. Warhammer. Warhammer looks amazing. This hasn't came out yet. How is this making it into the shit, right? This hasn't dropped yet. Metaphor Refantaso. Release date. October 11th. Last time I fucking checked my watch, it's October 6th. So how the fuck did a game not come out yet, but it's eligible for Golden Stick, you guys. Golden Stick. This is the shit King Urameshi's banking on. And I, don't get me wrong, this is the people that made Persona. A lot of people are actually saying before this shit even drops. Again, the only thing people have played from this is a demo. Does a demo count? Does a demo count as a full game? Because that's the shit that pissed me off about last year Multiverses winning. Multiverses was supposedly still in a beta. How can a beta game win fighting game of the year when you had something like Sifu? Okay. Harold Hellebutt. Black Myth Wukong. For visual, I don't think so. I mean, it had a lot of pretty fucking great cutscenes, but no. If it was me, it would be Astrobot, because I actually played it. Warhammer, because I actually played it. Warhammer, regardless of the fact that I stopped streaming it, because I got pissed off at the servers, and I also didn't like what the publisher did. They decided to fix the servers after the 2 weeks release of the game, and still the servers weren't fully fixed. Therefore, if you were holding on for that update, you can't get a refund. But this game has always been praised for looking amazing, regardless of how short the game is. So this will probably take it. But since I'm voting, and it's because it's my vote, so fuck you guys, Astrobot. Best indie game. Wukong should be under this, because Wukong is technically an indie game. Indica, haven't heard of it. Arco, haven't heard of it. This is gonna be my game for November. We have our mod, Angie Bobanji, playing this, and she's like, yeah, you're gonna love this. And you guys know I have been raving about this game for 2 years now. Conscript, Lorelei and the Laser Eye, Animal Well, Beyond Galaxy, Ultros, Balatro. I heard this game is good too. Say less. Y'all know how I feel. Listen, I gotta talk to y'all one-on-one. Y'all know how this guy feels about thank goodness you're here. Y'all know this. Y'all know this. Thank goodness you're here. 100%. This is best indie game self-published. Riven. Tactical Breach Wizard. Is this good? Does it play like XCOM? Like what is going on? I gotta check this out because it keeps popping up. Tiny Glade. I Am Your Beast. Another Craft Sharpener I loved. UFO 50. Duck Detective, The Secret Salami. That sounds hilarious. Crow Country. Arctic Eggs. Little Kitty Big City. I'm gonna go with a game that I played. It was great. What's going on, King? Final Fantasy Game of the Year. You heard, bro? Have you actually voted in this shit? King, have you actually voted in this shit? They have games listed that haven't even fucking came out yet. Who be watching the Golden Joystick Awards? No one. This shit is ass. They got games listed that haven't came out yet, bro. This is what? PC and console. PC and console what? Still playing. Apex Legends. EA Sports, Valorant, Minecraft, Counter-Strike. I didn't even know this was a thing. GTA Online, Warframe. I think people hopped off GTA Online. I think people play more GTA RP more than anything. Tom Clancy Rainbow Six Siege, Dota 2, Fortnite. A lot of people still play Fortnite. Roblox. I wanted to get into this game, but I just never. I don't know if there's even an audience for it anymore. It's honestly between these two. Don't get me wrong, I do see still people playing GTA, but they kind of hop on for a little bit. Warframe, I think this company's coming out with something new. I believe they're doing, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they're doing a Warframe-esque, but in medieval times. Counter-Strike, I can see people still playing Counter-Strike. So it's really between Counter-Strike, Fortnite, Apex. So it's between Apex. I mean, people still play Valorant, Minecraft, Counter-Strike. These two, I think, are dead in the water. This one, not because it's a bad game. I just think people are ready for the next thing that they're doing. This, I think people are just over it. Like the audience that grew up on this, they done with this shit. They ready for 6. I still see people play Siege, Dota as well. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go with Roblox, bro. Because Roblox, even though that should be filled with fucking predators. Yeah, ain't nobody be watching this shit. You know that it was the Video Game Awards, not no Golden Stick Awards. You don't turn a fucking game and be like, oh shit, this shit won the Golden Stick Awards. Nobody says that. It's always Video Game Awards. And before that, it was E3. That is bullshit. Oh, it lets me pick multiple ones? Alright, then I'm gonna go with Fortnite. Fuck it. How many of these? Oh, I gotta pick one more. We did Roblox, Fortnite, and I guess I'm gonna go with Counter-Strike because I still see people playing that. Can I go to the next question, please? Still playing mobile? I don't play mobile games. I'm just gonna put PUBG. I don't know anybody who still played PUBG. I'm lying. They play this shit like crazy in DR. They be on PUBG like crazy. Squad Busters, Monopoly Go. I know a lot of fucking crackheads that be texting me some, hey, yo, bro, get on Monopoly Go, bro. Like, just use my link. Yo, they got people like this playing Monopoly Go. Free Fire, Roblox, I'll take it again because fucking kids. Subway Surfer is still on the App Store? Marvel Snap. Nobody plays this shit after... People played this shit one time when they went to Dave & Buster's. You're gonna be sick to your stomach when the fire's lit. It's not winning, bro. It's not winning. It's not gonna win. This shit is ass. Nobody watches this shit. This shit don't count for nothing. 42nd? Yes, because nobody ever tuned into your shit. Call of Duty Warzone mobile. Star Wars Hunters. This is mobile? It gotta go to Roblox. Sims Mobile? Nah. It's between Monopoly Go and Roblox. And I think Roblox wins it because try to take a little kid's Roblox away. They will fight you. They will fight you. A grown man, they'd fight you. I'll do PUBG. Studio of the Year. Capcom. Capcom been cooking. I'm not gonna lie to you. Team Wasabi killed it with Astrobot. Arrowhead Game Studios. It was great what they wanted to do, but they let the game die. They let it die. It was so great. The best way I could explain what Arrowhead was doing was imagine a D&D campaign, but the developers are the dungeon master and everybody else are actual players fighting against whatever the dungeon master is throwing at you. And it was great, but then the content just started dying a little bit. Like you were supposed to give people a little bit more what they wanted, and then it died and wasn't enough. Visual concepts. Why is Cody Rhodes like an action figure? Is that a thing in the new WWE games? Digital Eclipse, 11-bit Studios. I heard they killed with this game. Man, I'm gonna go with Capcom. Been killing it though. I'm not even saying it because of Dead Rising. With the Resident Evil. Then they just dropped Marvel vs. Capcom 2 again. Gave everybody exactly what they wanted. Even though Team Wasabi deserves it because they started reaching out to developers that are not only working on their own shit in new different avenues, also like fucking creators that are no longer even making games no more to get permission to have their little characters in the game. So a lot of respect to them, but Capcom killed it this year. Capcom fucking killed it. Street Fighter, fucking with Terry Bogard, Dead Rising, which I hope they bring back the other Dead Rising. They just killed it. They killed it. Best expansion: World of Warcraft, Destiny 2, God of War. Right, that shit was fire though. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was fire. This shit was fire. This shit solidified and finalized the you dead ass think Wukong is gonna win. You wake up in the morning and before you brush your teeth, you be in the mirror like, yeah, Wukong. King, I have beaten Wukong 3 times now. The thing is, you never got to finish one level to experience the anime storytelling they have at the end of the level. And then the next level has another anime thing, but in a different style. The next level, you just haven't. And then the final boss, bro. They have. You're not gonna play Wukong, so I'm gonna spoil it for you. They have a kaiju fight, my brother. A secret kaiju fight, and that shit was on some God of War type thing. Like, you missed out, bro. And that last boss was a bitch to fight, but it was so great. I've beaten the game 3 times. I'm the Monkey King times 3. Elden Lord times 3. So yeah, when I wake up in the morning, whenever I'm just laying on that bed and I'm like, yo, I don't feel like doing anything, I turn on Wukong again and I start running the game all over again. It's that fucking good. It's that good because of how simplistic it is. Don't get me wrong. You love Final Fantasy, but shit on Wukong. I love Wukong and I will understand if Final Fantasy wins. Because Final Fantasy is a great game. Remember, I was playing Final Fantasy 7 alongside with Final Fantasy 16, and Final Fantasy is so fucking great, it made Final Fantasy 16 boring for me. I stopped playing it. And then I just finished Final Fantasy 7 because it's just that great. I just truly believe that a game that already got their flowers back when it came out should not again get their flowers again. That's me. You won already. You the pretty girl at the prom back in 98. Why you coming to your daughter's prom trying to get up on stage and give a speech? That's all I'm saying. God of War Ragnarok was great. Elder Ring, Shadow of the Erdtree. Goddamn. Diablo, get the fuck out of here. Again, this hasn't dropped yet. Why is this up here? It's like they're prematurely like doing this shit, right? I've been seeing marketing for this, but Diablo, what, 4 are we up to? DLC release date. This shit drops in 2 days. Why is it listed? You see what I'm saying? This shit hasn't dropped yet. That shouldn't be here. There's other games that deserve this spot if you're gonna do it this early. This is why the Video Game Awards does this shit in November. Because it's at least the 11th of the month, of the year, excuse me. This shit hasn't came out. Alan Wake 2 expansion pass. I heard Alan Wake 2 is great. That's on my my backlog. You changing your tune now. No. I told you. Listen, I'm gonna talk to you one-on-one right now. I told you Final Fantasy VII is a great game. I always stood by that argument. That I think Final Fantasy VII should not win because it's technically a remake. Granted, they changed a lot of the story. They did something very great that I love with Sephiroth that I'm not gonna spoil in case anybody wants to play it. But I said Wukong this year with the anticipation of it for the first trailer from the 4th. I have always said Final Fantasy VII has gotten its flowers already. It should not be coming back. How many times has Final Fantasy VII been re-released? In total, there are 5 games set in the world of Final Fantasy VII. The 2 acting as prequels, which I'm thinking they're talking about, is his name Clive? The one that gives thing the Buster Sword. How many times it's been re-released? Released originally in 1997, 2020, 2021. But again, the other thing that I've said about Final Fantasy, right? Sorry. The other thing I've been saying about Final Fantasy is that it's not done yet. It's not done. They still have the third part to go through. If the third part is ass, that affects the score of the first 2. There's rumors that they're going to change the battle system to be more like an RPG, which I'm not mad at, but there's a lot of people whose first time playing Final Fantasy, they've gotten used to it being an action game. It's the same. I've been having the same discussion over and over. And the last thing I changed, which I came into your chat and I changed it. After I beat Wukong the first time, I said, Wukong might not win. And it's only because after I beat the game and I got the achievement for beating the game and I went into the achievement of beating the game, it says only 7.9% of people have beaten the game. I beat Wukong last night, still gotta beat Erlang though. NYC Majestic, you finished it. What logic is that? The logic stands. The logic stands, and I'll show you how it stands, right? I'll show you with what it stands with. Because they're not standalone games. Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3 are part of a whole thing. Give me a second. Goddamn camera. There we go. It stands. It stands because look, this is the example that I've been giving everybody. Into the Spider-Verse. Spider-Man, Into the Spider-Verse. Everybody can agree, great fucking movie. Great movie, right? Everybody can agree. This shit was goated. Amazing fucking movie. I stay away from every marketing. So what was the second movie? It was Into the Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse, right? Across the Spider-Verse also. Great fucking movie. But Into the Spider-Verse is a part 1 of 2. I didn't know that. I went to the theater. Actually, I was on a date with Angie. Angie went with me. We watched this shit. Shit was amazing. Ending happens. I'm like, oh shit. No, it's not. It's not a bad example because it's a part 1 of 2. It's a part 1 of 2. If part 2 is ass, if they don't stick the landing with part 2, that affects the score of part 1. Because this isn't Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Rings, followed by the two towers, followed by, it's not that. Each one of the movies are their own movies. This shit is part 1 of 2. Send your coordinates. I'm bringing you light of fuel right now. This man and his obsession. Like I said, Final Fantasy can easily drop the ball. Easily. For example, if Tears of the Kingdom was ass, that affects the shit of Breath of the Wild. That's my opinion. Because whatever they, okay, what we're doing, game expansion. Clearly, this is runner up for me. For me, that's runner up. Because the story in this was great. The fact that it was a roguelike, yeah, I know I love roguelites, but this shit was big enough to be its own game. Best audio design. That's crazy. I haven't heard of this. Again, this always wins visual and sound, but I heard that the game was I'm about to drive to your crib, bro. You're always invited over here. All right, we have. It's not a terrible example. How does that affect Breath of the Wild? I kind of take it back because Breath of the Wild was his own game. I still believe this is my thing. This is my Breath of the Wild hot take, right? Breath of the Wild, that Link story, we needed 3 parts. I think it should have been Breath of the Wild, and then what they did with that Fighters clone, they should have done Breath of the Wild, a prequel, then Tears of the Kingdom. So I take back Breath of the Wild. I was NYC Majestic could tell you that sometimes when I get a little excited, I'd be talking crazy. That was my crazy talk right there. Breath of the Wild is good. Breath of the Wild stands on its own because I feel like the game, if you finish it, it feels completed. There is no alluding to something next, and then we got Tears of the Kingdom, and that shit was fire. This always kind of wins. Again, I've been hearing a lot about this, but I haven't played it. This is audio design. I didn't like the music in Astrobot. It picked up a little bit better in the middle of the game, but I'm gonna go with the safe bet. Best soundtrack, Highland Song, Astrobot. Again, I didn't like the music. That's my only gripe with the game. Shin Megami Tensei always has great music. Hunty, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Silent Hill 2. This just came out. I'm gonna give, okay, here's my other hot take. You ready? Here's my other hot take with Final Fantasy. I love this game. The first one I played it. The reason why I didn't stream Rebirth was because of how many times I how many times I kept getting hit with a copyright strike because Square Enix doesn't own the rights to all the Final Fantasy VII music. They're owned by whoever was back in Square. And that shit sucks because if you even turned off all the music and then you walk past the fucking radio and the music was playing, you still get hit with a copyright. But Final Fantasy VII does have some iconic music. I can't. Beyond the Spider-Verse might come out to 20. I know, that's crazy. Anyone play Korra Stellar Blade? I heard Stellar Blade is great. I heard a lot of people saying that if Stellar Blade beat Wukong, they wouldn't be mad because they're kind of in the same place, but Stellar Blade has a better fighting battle system. So I heard Stellar Blade, like a lot of people that love Wukong, they're like, if Stellar Blade won, they wouldn't be mad. Nah, I'm getting hot. Final Fantasy VII has always had great music. So iconic. Best lead performer. Cloud. Here's my shit, right? The next game is coming out next year. Is this motherfucker's gonna he gonna be in the next round of voting next year? Again, like I said, I haven't played it yet. This is probably gonna get pushed to November. I wanted to do it now, but Joey hasn't hit me with the thing. Yakuza, get the hell out of here with this. Haven't played this. Damn, if I'm gonna go with anything, it's really between these two, but I'm gonna go with Cloud. Even though he's a brooding character, again, this is one of the reasons why I like 7 over 16 was even though Cloud could be brooding, he has a lot of great characters to bounce off of, right? Even if they're your stereotypical RPG character, he still had a lot of great characters to bounce off of that where you see his personality shine through that whole brooding emo, which makes him a better character as opposed to in 16. Fucking Clive, everybody was just a brooding character minus fucking, what's his name? The one that's in every Final Fantasy. The one who had that deep voice. Yeah, I know the deep voice that I love. That shit changes me. Damn, I forgot. It's not Vic. It's not Siegfried. Fuck. But yeah, everybody else was fucking brooding in 16. I'm gonna go with Cloud. What is this? Best supporting performer. Donna and Bennett. This is what, Persona? Silhouette Deep. Aerith? Yeah, I already know. I don't even have to see the rest of them. Anytime I see thank goodness you're here, it's getting my vote. PC Game of the Year. UFO. What is this about? I like the art style. This keeps popping up, but I haven't seen no one play this shit. I've seen people talk about this shit. Satisfactory. Frostpunk. There's a crazy niche for games like this. Animal. This is PC game? I haven't played any of these shits. I'm gonna go with the game that I've seen people talk about, which is Balatro. Console Game of the Year. This is crazy. Final Fantasy VII. Dragon's Dogma. I'm gonna come back and talk about Dragon's Dogma. This just came out. Can y'all let it fucking breathe? Nah, how did Helldivers get in here before Wukong? That's crazy. How did this shit get in? I heard it's good, but it ain't Game of the Year good. Astrobot. If these are the choices, I could see Final Fantasy going up against Astrobot. And if it's them two going against each other, Final Fantasy is going to win that. Because even though this game is great and everybody should play it, especially if you have a PlayStation, especially if you've been a fan of PlayStation, especially if you're a fan of platforming and puzzle solving, this is a great game. Also, completing this game, getting 100% doesn't feel like a crazy task. Like it's doable. I can see Final Fantasy winning. Bang for your buck, Final Fantasy's winning. I haven't played this yet. This is getting pushed to either November or December. Now, Dragon's Dogma, right? Dragon's Dogma came out when I was going through everything that I was going through, and basically I kept the game to myself. I love Dragon's Dogma too, but it's not Game of the Year. It's extremely fun. I think the one thing that was holding back Dragon's Dogma, but from being Game of the Year, was online co-op. And I get it, not everything needs to be co-op. I completely understand it. This was the game that I could tell you deserves co-op. Because when I tell you, bro, look at me in my face when I talk to y'all. When I tell you this shit feels like you're playing Lord of the Rings, bro. It feels like you playing Lord of the Rings, bro. When you do your first flippity dip with your dual swords, and you're stabbing the orc in the back, the troll in the back, and then he just goes ahead and shakes you off and you're falling down and your knight catches you and then does the, what's it called when fucking, what's it called when Colossus throws Wolverine onto one of the sentinels? When they do that and it's just like, and then you're stabbing again and again and again, and then your mage comes and freezes the orcs, the trolls thing. It's just this, bro. If I was Capcom, bro, nothing really needs to change with Monster Hunter, but grab the team that made Dragon's Dogma, grab that team, and bring them in to Monster Hunter. And oh my god, that'd be the best Monster Hunter ever. This game felt like Monster Hunter. This game felt like Monster Hunter, bro. My only thing is I don't see a lot of people getting past the fast travel thing. There's a lot of backtracking in Dragon's Dogma, which a lot of people will not like. In order for you to fast travel, one, you need to pay, not real money, but like in-game money. And doing that means two things can happen. One, you can get locked out of a quest if you're trying to travel from one side of the map to the other. It's not like a fast travel like that. You're fast traveling, but you're also fast traveling within real time. So if you fast travel, let's say it's 6 p.m. inside the game and you fast travel and that traveling in the game was to take you 5 hours to walk. Let's say like in time clock moves 5 hours. Those 5 hours pass for you to get over there, as opposed to like Skyrim where you like fast travel and you're just there. So you could get locked out of quests. Also, while you're fast traveling, even within like the loading thing, like when the screen goes black and you know like tips and stuff pop up, you can get attacked. You can get attacked. You can get attacked by a horde of monsters. You can get attacked by bandits, and that money you spent out the window. And money don't be coming too fast around Dragon's Dogma. Neither does revives. What are we doing? Game of the year. If these are the choices, I can see Final Fantasy winning. Best early access game. Lethal Company. Hades 2, which I gotta finish. We gotta go back to Hades 2. Power World. Deep Rock Galactic Survivor. Minor Lords. Enshrouded. The only ones I've played is Hades 2, and Hades 2 is great. NYC Majestic put me on Hades. Ryan, what's going on? How you doing, my boy? What are we doing here? Best gaming hardware. If it's on here, it's getting it. If it's on here right now, it's getting it. It's getting the vote for me right now. And don't call me a Sony pony. I used to be Xbox. Everything was Xbox with me. The PlayStation Portal is the one reason my PlayStation is no longer connected to my TV. Steam Deck OLED. Asus. I have an Asus. LG Ultra Gear, Nvidia 4070, Turtle Beach Stealth Ultra. Hardware and the PlayStation Portal ain't here, but some goddamn Turtle Beach headphone. Get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck is coming? Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate it, man. Love you so much, my baby boy. I'm gonna give you this. And then I'm gonna also give you this.
He's my best friend, he's my pal, he's my homeboy, my rotten soldier, he's my sweet cheese, my good time boy.
You're my good time boy, Ryan. Give me 1 second, my brother's calling me. Yeah, I can. Yeah, give me a second. I'm streaming. I'm gonna end it in a few. So come in and just rest for like 30 minutes or something. And then we'll move the cars in. All right, bye. How is the PlayStation Portal not on this? Did the PlayStation Portal come out last year? Is that what's going on? Also, Ryan, if you have PlayStation, add me on PlayStation, man. Especially if you're gonna be playing Dragon Ball Z Sparking tomorrow. My PSN is the same as my YouTube name. Add me, man. That way, if you're playing something that I played, like Fortnite or whatever, we could play together. PlayStation Portal. release date. Did it come out? I feel like I got it as a gift last year. Okay, so it doesn't count. It's 2023. I'll give it to the backbone. Best game trailer. Death Stranding 2. Keysmaker official announcement trailer. Craven Sandwich. The Lucky launch trailer. As much as I love this game, like I said, I've been hounding this game for like 2 years. Helldivers 2. Sid Meier's Civilization? I'm gonna go with Helldivers 2. So is Gary the Lands? Yes, it is. It is, just like that. No numbers, no underscores, nothing. Most wanted game. Hollow Knight. Is this shit even still coming out, bro? This is the first time I've heard of Hollow Knight all 2024. Every time there's been a Nintendo Direct, everybody's like, yo, where's Silk Song? Silk Song this, Silk Song that. This shit is becoming the new GTA 6. Claire Obscured. Exodus. Monster Hunter Wilds. Ooh, for me, yes. Mafia, the Old Country. I heard about this too, but Doom the Dark Ages, I can see that. Indiana Jones, a lot of people was on it. A lot of Xbox boys was on it, and then they hated the fact that it's no longer exclusive. I'm getting on my PS4. I'll add you. I think my sister's playing on my PlayStation right now. Ghost of Yotai. Fable. I love me some Fable. Skate. I could see Skate winning. GTA 6. Here's my shit. Like, we ain't getting GTA 6 anytime soon. I just heard they had to redo everything. My other thing, y'all gonna hear it here first. When this game comes out, is going to set a precedent on how games do their pricing. I don't think there's gonna be a standard edition that's $70. Not for what they're cooking up, not for how much is gonna come. This game is gonna be the leading factor of why games are gonna get more expensive. Slay the Spire 2, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach, Kingdom Come Deliverance, Deadlock, Light No Fire, Assassin's Creed Shadows, nope. South of Midnight, Sid Meier's, Adamfall. Damn, this is all it? I mean, clearly the most anticipated game would be GTA 6. The first day I worked at GameStop, my first day I clocked in, worked, was for the original midnight release for GTA 5. Can't find my remote, man, don't worry about it, at least you know. I'll remind you in the next stream, if anything. My first day working, Teddy got me the job at GameStop. I went into GameStop. There was a midnight release for the first Injustice. I had Teddy dressed up as Batman. Got him a little Batman shirt and bought 2 pairs of little Batman socks. Mind you, I had just had Teddy for like 2-3 months now. My teddy bear came with me everywhere. I go in, the store manager immediately falls in love with Teddy. He's like, yo, can you come back in the midnight release and just like leave your dog on the counter, see if he can help with sales? I'm like, yo, of course. Hell yeah. He's like, okay, bet. I leave Teddy on the counter. This is on GameStop on 225th Street. No longer there no more. I think now what's used to be there is now an IHOP, Applebee's. Fucking Teddy's on the counter. This time I dressed him as Superman. I went to Target, found this like little Superman, not onesie, but a Superman shirt that came with a bib, but the bib was the cape. I don't know how that made sense, but so I just turned the bib around. Hey, listen. Thank you, Ryan. And yeah, he was just there after the midnight release. I went, picked up my dog, and he was like, hey, do you want a job here? I was like, hell yeah. And then I worked at GameStop, which if you want to know how that went, hashtag fuck GameStop. Yeah, if you ever want to work at GameStop, don't. Don't. Silksong has a female lead. It'll get done, come hell or high water. Listen, they taking their time. They're taking their time. Also, this is most anticipated game, and granted, a lot of games are most anticipated. I would take out maybe one of them and throw in fucking Metroid. Just maybe. Fucking Silk Song was supposed to come out like 3 years ago. I don't know, that's just me. Throw Metroid a little fucking bone once in a while, but it's definitely gonna be GTA 6. Not that that shit's coming out anytime soon. Ghost of Yotai. And then I'll do Monster Hunter. Also, why am I doing all this voting on Game Radar? Does Game Radar fucking, is this their award thing? Like, why am I doing this for them? Sounds a little fishy. When you get on PlayStation, it'll be there? Definitely, Ryan. I'll definitely add you back. It's a shoe store now. Oh yeah, because they moved the shoe store that used to be over there. What was it? It was City Jeans, and then they moved it down that way. Oh no, there was always a shoe store next to the GameStop that I worked at. It was a shoe store, Radio Shack that closed down, GameStop, and then right next to GameStop was the Chase Bank. I remember because when I did the midnight release for Grand Theft Auto 5, I was in charge of keeping the line like good, and that line started at GameStop, went to the corner where Chase Bank was, wrapped around, and crossed the bridge to Manhattan. That's how many people were there to go pick up that game. Just to get home and find out you needed 50 gigabytes. I remember back then there was some Xbox 360s like mine that only came with 25 gigabytes. What's going on, Frank? What else I want to talk about? Oh, I could show y'all the movie that we probably do for movie night. Right? Do we still have enough time? Yeah, we got enough time. We could do like a little... We could do a little movie night. Applebee's is now the Chase. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so movie night over on my Discord. Because it's October, we're gonna keep up with the scary kind of like creepy movies. We're doing found footage, and I'm using my executive powers to pick the Poughkeepsie. Can't spell Poughkeepsie, even though I was born there. It's Poughkeepsie. I can't spell Poughkeepsie for Poughkeepsie tapes. There we go. I spelled that shit extremely wrong. So yes, raised in the Bronx, but not born in the city. I was born in Poughkeepsie. This is the trailer. This is the movie we're gonna watch. It's been fantastic. In September 2001.
Today, police made a shocking discovery in
Val, what's going on, girl? I'm showing everybody a trailer of the movie we're gonna watch tonight. We're gonna have a movie night.
A third body was found here today. A Poughkeepsie couple vanished over the weekend, seemingly without a trace.
Of America's most disturbing serial
Do you
killings.
mind if I film this? I'm making a little movie about my trip.
Shot by the killer himself. When I tell you guys, right? When I tell you, a lot of people did not watch this movie because it came out at a time where I believe either Marvel started coming out with movies or what have you. But when I tell you, if you guys are part of my members and are part of the Discord where we do movie nights, there are going to be parts of this movie where you're going to be like, I saw this on the internet. Like, I've seen a scary meme about this and they used this screenshot for it. Because when I tell you this is such a disturbing found footage, Stockholm Syndrome and super bleak, like, yo, I'm telling you. Y'all gonna enjoy it. If y'all want to come through tonight, I gotta move the cars outside and park real quick. But this is the movie we're gonna watch. And I'm not saying that just because I was born here. I'm just saying that because I was born here, I remember we were in Central Avenue and we went to the multiplex that was up there before it became the Alamo. And we saw the poster for the Poughkeepsie tapes, and it just caught my mom's attention because she's like, "You're from Poughkeepsie, Gary." Like, and then we watched it and we were like, "Yo, this is crazy." I'm telling you, it's gonna be a fun time. Tomorrow, I work tomorrow. So, with that being said, because I work tomorrow, that means, yes, we are going to be doing Sparking Zero, but one or two things is gonna happen. Either we're gonna play it in the afternoon, which means it's gonna be a short stream, or we can do a midnight stream and have more time with the game. It's all up to you guys. I've never seen the Poughkeepsie tapes in my life. A lot of people haven't. A lot of people have not. A lot of people haven't. But it's such a great movie to watch. Before I call it, I got like 10 more minutes. Let's make the thumbnail for tomorrow, because I know you guys like watching me do the thumbnails. I am going to use, for the first time in a very long time, I'm going to use, for the very first time in a very, very long time, a fan art that Mr. Anonymous made for me, rather than using something that my thumbnail editor, Joy, made. Just for the first one, it's going to be like how do I call it? I'm excited for tomorrow. Me and you too, girl. Me and you both, girl. First off, if y'all want to hear the most funniest commentary while watching movies, you gotta watch the movie nights with me and Val. Val has to be by far one of the most hilarious persons, and Mr. Anonymous too. I'm up for a midnight stream because I'm afraid once Gary picks it up, he won't want to put it down, and I don't want him late for work. Actually, if I do a midnight stream tomorrow, I don't open on Tuesday. So I'm saying that without looking at the schedule, which they haven't sent. Oh no, they did. Monday, yeah, I don't open on Tuesday, so I can do a midnight. The only thing is, right, if we do a midnight stream, it's going to be our first impressions of the game. I did my research too late because I also didn't want to get spoiled by trailers, and I didn't realize that the story mode that's going to happen is a 8-character story mode. So it's Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Future Trunks, Jiren, Goku Black, and I want to say, I have it here, I sent it to Joey. So I thought it was going to be the sagas like it was last time, and it's not that. So what we'll do is we're going to open up the game. You guys are hopefully going to walk me through a lot of things, since a lot of streamers are going to be streaming this shit tomorrow. So you guys will walk me through everything. I want to get my wishes out the way. I want to unlock characters, and then maybe we'll do some tournament. But as far as getting to the story mode, I want to do, since we already did a recorded series for Budokai 4, right? Since we already did like the Budokai Tenkaichi 4 series, what I want to do is stream the story mode live. So if we're gonna do Goku story, that stream is gonna be Goku story from beginning to end. Unless they're gonna do some shit where it's like Goku story until he meets Vegeta, then you have to play Vegeta to unlock more Goku stories. I hope it's not like that, but you never know. But as of tomorrow, I just want to get a feel of the game. I want to see who's gonna be my character. I want to go through the settings and stuff like that. Let's make some thumbnails. God damn it. Let me open up Photoshop, make some thumbnails, and then we'll call it. I'll watch a midnight stream. Okay, so yeah, so we'll do a midnight stream then. Because the thing is, my last tour isn't until like 10:30, and then that drive back, I'll be home like camera died. camera keeps falling asleep. There we go. Great camera, but that's the one thing that's annoying right now. So I have the art that Mr. Anonymous made, which King Yarameshi, if you're still in here, bro, Mr. Anonymous, you should hire him to be a thumbnail editor. He'd be doing some amazing art. He'd be doing some amazing art. He can make you he can make you a U that's a new file. Let me switch the window capture. Here it is. There we go. I'm gonna make a thumbnail, but I have to give myself the art first. Copy. Paste. And screenshot this baby. Save to photos. Then let me just email it to myself real quick. To me. Boom, boom. Camera did a oof. Yeah, no, for some reason the settings is set to like go to sleep after like 30 minutes. And even though I disabled it within the camera itself, for some reason it still keeps doing it. Yahoo. Up for midnight stream. I'm snacking on some ketchup packets. Oh no, not ketchup packets. Yeah, I forgot to ask. Have you seen The Joker? I heard it was bad. I was thinking about putting that for movie night last week because I heard it was bad, but I couldn't find a good copy. But yes, I heard it was bad. I heard it was really bad. Save. Here's the amazing art that Mr. Anonymous made, which, by the way, I want fan art. I love fan art. I don't know when or how I'm going to use it, but if y'all make me fan art, I will use it. I will use this shit out of the fan art if y'all send them to me. So this is the fan art that I want to use for at least the first Sparking Zero stream. God damn it. I use ChatGPT to make an AI generate. Listen, man, sometimes people could still pay you for that. They could still pay you for that. This thing is amazing. This thing is amazing. Granted, my arms are like that, but my chest and listen, I got the middle section of a teenage girl. This is what I want to do. Right. Then we're gonna open a new page. So I could take out the background. Boop. 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 All right. Now that the background's all taken out, you're asking yourself, Gary, but why? Why, my friend? Why are you doing this? It's because I want to add a bit of a back shadow behind the art. The only way that I know how to do it, that'll be fast enough. Gonna back Naruto. Bye-bye. Fingers had to type it in. Yep, man, I'm telling you. I'm gonna move this here, file, edit, free transform. And you're probably asking yourself, like, Gary, why? Why are you doing two of them? It's because I want to layer this one on top of that one. Yeah. And to layer this one on top of that one, so I can add a bit of a drop shadow. If I add just a little tiny bit of a drop shadow, like right about there, and then move the distance up just a little bit, it gives it that effect that it's like jumping out of the picture. Y'all get what I'm saying? Yes, Gary? I forgot what I was gonna say, Frank. So it just gives it that kind of like, there's this thing that I've seen on TikTok where they use like Mosh Posh and then they have like that kind of 3D effect. I don't know if you also seen like those kind of Pokemons that are like shot in those Pokemon cubes that are shot in like Pokemon Red and stuff, but in the cube they look 3D. I wanted to give that picture that effect, and this idea came to me the second, and I mean the second, Mr. Anonymous sent this on the Discord. I don't know if y'all get what I'm saying. Like, you see, like it just gives it like a pop out. And then I'm also gonna do the same for the back picture as well. But with this drop shadow, I want to keep it right here. Add a bit of a spread to it. Right, give it just like a bit of a shadow. Turn down the opacity just a little bit. Then I'm going to add an outer glow. We're gonna probably use that same blue. But then I want it to be like precise. Kind of gives it just a bit of like of a comic kind of look. Then, my friends, I have to grab the title. Usually, parking 0. Title. Keep this bad boy right over here. The reason why I'm no longer putting the game titles down here is because when you click on a video or when it gives you the preview, it shows you how long the video is, and usually the art right here gets blocked. So that's why I'm no longer putting any of the Garys down here. I usually put them like over here in this corner, or up here, or in the middle. So I'm leaving Sparking 0 right here. I like to keep it going out of the border. And then I also like adding a drop shadow to that too, because it just gives it a little oomph. Not too much, but just enough. Like I'll turn down the opacity on this. And the last thing I'm going to do is, I got two choices. I could do what I usually do with the border. Man, I haven't had garlic toast in a while. I think I know what I'm having for dinner soon. I'm back, my bad. I was eating some leftover lasagna from last night with some garlic toast. God damn, y'all eating good, and I'm gonna be eating salads. So I can do two things, right? I can leave it like this and then just do something colorful for the border. For example, I could do this. What I usually do, just to give it a little... Right? I could do that. Maybe a darker. Yeah. Right, I could do that. Or I can be a little bit fancy, go on the internet, and look for Dragon Balls, which you gotta be careful typing that on the internet. Here we go. This is what your boy's looking for. Right? And then I could do this. Y'all can't see it, so let me bring it up here so y'all can see a better picture of it. I like this idea, but I think I have a better idea. Take this over here. Let me see if I could take out the background. If I could take out the background, that'd be perfect. Oh, fuck. Just the purple. Yes. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Take this over here. File edit, free transform. I know, Gary. Why? What are you doing? What are you doing, Gary? I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it right here. And then turn down the opacity just a little bit. Outer glow. Turn that outer glow to orange. Blending. See what I can do if I play around with this. I like this. Linear. Boom. Thumbnail completed. What are we thinking, chat? Yes, no, maybe so? What do you guys think? I don't know. I think it looks nice. I think it deserves a little picture. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it deserves a picture. Ooh, that looks great. Thank you. But also, thank you, Mr. Anonymous. I know you took the time to make this for me, and I really appreciate it. I just want you to know that the second you sent me this idea popped into my head. And like I said, without the idea, no, like without the art, I can't cook, right? That's why my best friend is my thumbnail editor, because without his amazing art, which you guys see popping up here, you know, right above the chat, without those, I can't come up with the thumbnails, which doesn't, you know, entice you guys to click on the videos. So, you know, it's a whole thing, but thank you. Because without you guys, this thing doesn't work. But yeah, I think this is good. Let's call this sparking. And then after this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go back to like the Gary art that my thumbnail editor made me. No. Save as sparking. I really like how the Dragon Balls look like they're glowing now. Yeah, that was my intention with the outer glow, but I also didn't want it to I wanted to turn down the opacity just a bit where it's not grabbing your attention, but like you can see it. You get what I'm saying? Like just a little oomph, a little difference between the borders and stuff. That was great. I love it. I love it. Okay, I think that's it, you guys. Give me a few to hop on the Discord and start the movie night if you guys are still interested. And then this week, just to celebrate some Dragon Ball Z, I'm gonna probably leave a little bit of the spooky movies and probably watch Dragon Ball Superhero. That's a fancy thumbnail. Thank you, little lady. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like always, be the reason why somebody smiles, because you guys are always the reason why I smile, especially during this hard time. Sorry if I'm not messaging you guys back on time or answering calls. I'm really kind of going through it, you know, with learning how to move life without my, you know, emotional support animal. And then a month after this, deal with, you know, losing my grandma. But streaming to you guys and hanging out with you guys, my internet friends, makes it 100% worthwhile. Getting up out of bed, going to work, and just getting hyped to make content for you guys. It's become so great. So also thank you guys for 3,000. Haven't said it yet because I was waiting for the YouTube to kind of just like throw that at me. But yes, we're at 3,000. So that's amazing in itself. Like I say all the time, all I ever wanted to do was hit 100 subs, and here we are at 3,000. Yeah, watching me play video games horribly. So I thank you guys so much. Love every single one of you guys. I'll see you guys in the Discord for the movie. I'm gonna have it ready before I go and move the car, so tune in for that. I have a comfortable chair now with a leg rest, which is amazing. So love you guys. Hope you guys had a great week, and if for whatever reason you haven't heard it, but let me be the first one to tell you, I am proud of you. You made it to Sunday. Tomorrow's Monday, so same energy. Keep working at what you guys are doing. It does not go unwatched, and it does not go unappreciated. I appreciate every single one of you guys. If you need any more words of inspiration, listen to some Choco Odysseus. And also thank you guys for giving my brother all the love. He's been nervous, but now he's kind of like excited and hyped to like stream. So that's great. Love every single one of you guys. I'll see you on Discord for movie night. We're watching the Poughkeepsie tapes. Have a great night. And if I don't see you until tomorrow, remember midnight stream tomorrow. Love every single one of you guys. Bye-bye.
Squadettes, Squadrinian. Welcome. But before we proceed any further, you know the rules. Come here, accept this air hug. How you doing? You good? How's your day? How's your evening? How's your night? You good? All right. How's work? All right. I hope wherever you are, by the time you're hearing this or whatever you get to hear this, wherever you are, East Coast, West Coast, overseas, I hope you are in good health and in good spirits. If you're not in good health, I hope you're as healthy as you can be. And if you're not in good spirits, then I hope by the end of this experience, that is our first mixtape, Recaída Paradise. If I can get you to feel anything, any kind of emotion, put you in a better mood in any way possible from any of these songs or the whole thing, I've done my job. So with that being said, if you're kickbacking and relaxing, kick them feet up. If you're driving, drive safe. If you're working out or whatever you're doing, yeah. So let me not ramble on any further. With that being said, let's get into it. Let me get a yay yay. Let's kick this journey. No, let's continue this. Alright. Squadettes, Squadrinian. Welcome. But before we proceed any further, you know the rules. Come here, accept this air hug. How you doing? You good? How's your day? How's your evening? How's your night? You good? All right. How's work? All right. I hope wherever you are, by the time you're hearing this or whatever you get to hear this, wherever you are, East Coast, West Coast, overseas, I hope you are in good health and in good